Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in North Node. Welcome to your July 2023 tarot reading. I hope that you all enjoy. Apologies for the temporary setup, but I figured you guys would appreciate having a reading, whereas, it coming out a little bit later. But I hope that the messages resonate with you. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what comes out for Sagittarius. You start off with the Five of Cups. I want to try to make sure it's centered so y'all can see. King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign, water sign, fire sign here. King of Pentacles, Two of Swords. I feel like there's someone that you are missing, or an opportunity that you feel like you've missed, or you need to decide something for. Some of you guys are in the middle of a career shift or transition, and it's very nice what's coming in for you guys, but I just feel like you're worried, you're concerned, you don't want to be lost, okay? And I also feel here you experienced this in recent past, maybe 5, 7, 10 years ago, where you had some sort of shift, and I feel like it's coming up again. It can also be playing out through a lover as well, where no matter what this person has done to you, no matter what has happened, you're still... Some of you guys feel like you need more information or detail on this person. Others of you, I feel like you already know a lot of what you need to know about this person, but you still find it hard to make some sort of choice. Queen of Swords. There's a lot of truth that is coming in, but also communication over social media coming in. A lot of people might be conflicted on what to say to you. A lot of people wanting to reach out and communicate to you, but they can't. You block them, or you've put some sort of distance up. You have your boundaries set. Some people just know, that maybe they messed up, or the situation just didn't go how both of you wanted, and that you both went your separate ways. But I am getting here that there's this sense of like you going towards a new life, if you will. You have the Seven of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like there's somebody trying to figure out what's happening because nobody's heard from you as well. I feel like you have a lot of energies trying to figure out how much you are obtaining, how much you're worth during this time. That seems to be the only card out here other than the Queen of Swords. And like what you look like now, maybe your appearance is very important. You at one point were extremely attractive to a lot of people, and people want to see like how you're looking now. Some of these people used you for gain though. There was also something here about a little bit of clout. I'm sorry I keep picking up on the cards, but every time I touch it, I keep getting messages. So, yeah, I feel like you're a very honest person. You have a lot of influence in your community, whether you believe that or not. I'm also seeing that growing during this time, too. A lot of people liking the content that you're providing them. Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Sun. Wow, you become very defensive about a situation that broke your heart because there's going to be some truths that are exposed. And also, a lot of you guys are just simply happy besides the situation that you are really trying to get away from and move away from. There seems to be this significant change or shift once somebody is able to kind of recognize why you're so defensive. Of course, you would not be defensive in a way where you're protecting the sun if it weren't some sort of happy outcome that is occurring for you, Sagittarius. It could have the influence of Leo, so the closer that we get into the month of Leo, you're going to experience this shift and change. But I do feel here, it doesn't go without someone trying to manipulate a situation, trying to make you feel burdened, but it's because they've lost to you in some way. Because you have Seven of Wands here. With the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, a lot of emotional maturity, but also someone here who is interested in like passion with you. There's this influence of getting away from corrupted people or people who were manipulative or emotionally stable for themselves but unavailable to you, right? But I do get here, overall, you are going to be getting away from limitations. You're also going to see the harsh truth that somebody was just holding you back. That although you were having these visions and you kept feeling this person's energy and you wanted it to be them, or you wanted to have this position, or you wanted to have a different life than what you have, or you wish that things were better to some degree, you start to appreciate what is, because there's something exciting that's happening in the present moment, and the divine is saying that you should see. Because it's going to bring light to all of the hardships that another situation that you were defending at one point in time, or circumstance that you were defending at one point in time. It's really going to put it on the spotlight. It's really going to make you question, Sagittarius, if it was as good as you thought it was, or if this person was as worth it as you thought it was. It could be someone better that comes in, or a better circumstance that comes in, or just, it feels like there's some news or notification of a change of life, like a life-changing experience that takes place. And then right after that, you have like a new person that comes into your life that really does like put the icing on the cake. It's weird. It's like one thing after the other. It doesn't mean that everything is cookies and cream and peaches and smooth and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? But there do seem to be these two circumstances that are highlighted that really are nice changes of energy, but it's rewards for you recognizing where your gifts and abilities are clearly being tested, or at least manipulated, for you to feel like you need to have your boundaries up, otherwise you're going to be in conflict with someone. Of course, there's something that happened. There's some juicy story behind that. But overall here, I feel like you're going to be able to keep your composure, and get away from a lot of the resentment. Realize where you need to get out of the... because I don't feel like you have rose-tinted glasses on, but someone in the situation at one point did. You might have realized that you had them on at one point and took them off. That could be what I'm picking up on, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and clarify this for you. I apologize if it's not picking up my shuffling on this camera. I know some people like to see it, so let me know how y'all feel about shuffling too. Like, if you're ever interested, like, you can always leave me comments, tips, or recommendations. Like, even if you want me to use different decks, I would love to know, like, what y'all are also going through as well with the situation, if it's resonating with you. Because I feel like this is something that's been going on for a long span of time. This could be like 9 months. I hope it's not 9 years, my gosh. But I do get here like 5 to 9 or something like that. This is somebody that you dealt with for a very long time, though, but I feel like there's some sort of distance. There was some huge divine awakening here where you were, you noticed a significant change in your rest state or in your concern for a situation that has come up, Sagittarius, because there's a huge, heavy emotional acknowledgement that you're going through that you feel. And I know that this is right because the King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck here too, which means that you making this decision and realizing this and coming into this awareness and making it a concern, one that you're willing to work on here, you're definitely going to see improvement in the way that you connect with others, especially in career situations, and how you're viewed in work and financial situations. Even as an entrepreneur here, we do see a lot of success that is meant to come to you and bring you a lot of happiness here. And I also feel like you share your wealth or circumstances with others. That's coming through as being very strong. Or you will need to here. But I feel like with the Ten of Swords, you making a decision is the best one for you, because I feel like you were willing to give to the situation, but also nurture yourself. As long as you can nurture yourself is what this is saying. You are fine. You feel stable. But there does seem to be an energy around here who didn't do much for themselves because you did a lot for them. I feel like you put up with a lot of their heavy burdens. I only say that because this person's energy wouldn't be so willing to still be interested in connecting with you in this way to bring you conflict had you not done most of the work. I feel like they haven't met anybody that compares to you. But anyway, with the Queen of Pentacles here showing that you're nurturing yourself, you're also growing in ways that maybe you struggled with or were just beginning to learn how to do when this person was in your life last. And the deciding factor for you is you choosing to, this is more about you realizing where something just didn't serve you and some truths coming into you because of it. Because the Queen of Swords is next. Opportunities for change to happen, for progression to come in, for action to be taken too. There's going to be some news or communication that comes into you from someone, and it's going to be very favorable for you. I feel like it's going to come in a numerous amounts of ways. You will have some clarity wherever you felt like you had too many options to choose from. You know how sometimes you really can't make a choice or a deciding factor because there's just too much coming up. I get here where you're going to be destined and led properly to where you need to be. And this is definitely an energy that someone wants to have but can't. Because that energy is clearly yours, right? We keep seeing your energy come through in this King of Pentacles, Sagittarius, so I'm going to go with it. But some of you guys could be connected with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo. I don't want to say it like that, but like they're saying a negative Gemini or Aquarius. Like maybe at this point in time, you might feel like this relationship is toxic when you're watching this, okay? And Nine of Wands gets the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody may want to be combative towards you when you're in a divine union with someone else. You might be happy. They might not know this, or they might not, I don't know, like, if you care or if they care. I don't think that's the point. I just feel like, you know, when your life has really changed and you're in a new chapter of your life, something that is trying to bring tension kind of is really, really tiresome, and it feels like it's dragged in the mud. It's like you're just ready for the conclusion. You're not even like angry at this time or bitter or upset. You're just in this place of dissatisfaction. You just feel like it's never going to be time yet to complete this. I feel like you've been in that Virgo energy for a very long time because you kept being attached to it with the King of Pentacles. So my goodness. I know some of you guys are ready to get it over with. This could be a divorce for some of you, okay? We have the King of Wands getting connected to the Seven of Wands. So be very, very defensive about where your passions lie. And I also feel here there's a sense of perfectionism in the King of Wands because it's like the near ending factor. We pretty much have a strong Do we have a water out here? Maybe that's the only thing. Oh, we do. Yeah, so we have pretty much every strong element here as far as a king or a queen represented. And this is the last one before we get to the emperor, a powerful energy. Heavy emphasis on Aries. So it's in the King of Wands energy when you're learning how to use your passions wisely for your creative endeavors and for whatever it is that you do that brings a sense of happiness into your life on a personal level, but also maybe like a hobby is coming through here, right? Maybe exercise or fitness, something like that. Some of y'all cooking is weird. Cool though. Right before you get to this Emperor energy, about taking back your control and power over the situation, because there was a lot of stuff that you felt like was full of grief that you had to get away from, but you do it so well. Yeah. Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles on this huge shift and change here. It's like, of course you're going to be very defensive about what you have and what you have abstained, because I feel like you have a lot more cooperation, collaboration, a lot more peace, tranquility that's coming in on this Three of Pentacles. You know, it's like somebody who's recognizing that they have their things together now, and so they have their priorities in order. They're less interested in being defensive or negative about situations, you know? And that's what you're representing here. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I also get here, there's a lot of truth that's coming into you. There's a lot of honesty. You're met with a lot of respect during this time and a good influence. Somebody could also have like air, like moon rising or north node as well. So they could be like an earth sign with like air placements, I'm getting. Earth signs with air placements are very cool people. They're like some of my favorite people. Here's a Chariot on the sun. Very nice. Cancer energy here. Forward movement and progression here. I feel like you're getting out of a place of challenge, of feeling like you were uncertain about situations too. I feel like you're able to move forward with clear decision that there's something that you're just not going to accept or allow. And there's going to be something that's better that comes in for you here. Some of you guys could be getting like a car during this time, or maybe some of you guys are getting like some news or communication after not hearing something about something for a very long period of time. And, you know, once you're able to do it, you feel a sense of relief. There seems to be maybe you deciding to just do better and to, yeah, you're completely ending something, but you're so happy to do it. Yes, wow, dude. Yeah, and the world. And I feel like you'll move soon after this too, Sagittarius, okay? You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Death, Scorpio, and Two of Swords. Come on now. That's all about you having a lot of fulfillment because you know what you want now, and you're not going to be deceived, and you're not going to manipulate anybody either. Like, that's nothing that you want. You don't want anything that's dramatic, chaotic. What are the cards of advice for Sagittarius? I apologize if I have went on longer than usual. I really like this vibe. I really like that reading and how it started coming out. And I hope that you like the messages. If you did, you can thumbs up the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, and you have a lot of intimacy that's coming in for you, Sagittarius. Woo-woo is wonderful. This is also the reflection of self-love too, because it's the number one card, and one is about self first, and also the connection with the divine, right? I feel like there's this immediate energy of like feeling relief, feeling like you're better, but also like there's change happening. You are becoming more accepting or maybe more adaptive to this energy now, so you're able to embrace it a little bit more and feel a bit better. You know, that happens at first. We might feel like our energy is not able to do things the way that we want to. We have to connect with it. We have to figure it out first. And there might be difficulties. There might be bumps on the road. It may not be the most perfect journey, but after a while it does improve, okay? Excuse me. My voice is like having to get itself together. And share a breath. I like this. This is an 11 card. What am I talking about? This is not an 11 card. This is a 3. Forward movement and progression here. This is talking about you guys connecting with yourself in a way that is harmonious. Some of you guys could be doing breath work. You could be doing yoga. You could be doing like walks, or some people think that like what is it, like I saw something somewhere where somebody was like meditating and like doing makeup or something. It was different, but like they were meditating while they were doing their makeup, and they were saying that it brought them peace. I don't really know much about that, but you know, however you find yourself bringing yourself peace, I feel like it's going to be very important. You're going to see a lot of improvement here. Some of you guys could be stargazing too. That's a really cool one. I feel like some of you guys might have some intuitive downloads, have some divine awakenings during this time, but also appreciating the outdoors, going to parks, going on adventures, going to water parks as well. I'm seeing a lot of slides and a lot of like floaties. This is very nice energy. I feel like there's going to be somebody who's taking you on a lot of dates, showering your energy quite a lot. You could be getting a lot of gifts during this time, or people appreciating you. Often people wanting to feed you in your soul or your spirit. This could also be a sign of like somebody sending offers to a Orisha, the one that they're connected to, or like setting up altars in their home, as well as feeding themselves like healthier things, okay? But also plants. I feel like you could be feeding your plants healthier things too. It just seems like an improvement in the diet overall. Some of you guys could be getting back to like your rituals, or just burning candles, trying to get the aura in your room cleansed and clean. Some of you guys might get an evil eye candle during this time, or a moon candle. It might be really good for you, especially if it's blue, or if it's like a darker color as well, or white is a good one, always a good one. I'm seeing some of you guys might be sitting on a log, or connecting with nature in a different way. I'm seeing a lot of you guys painting and changing things into creative things, like weird. It might have been repurposed is basically what I'll say. Really, really pretty. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm done blabbing. I hope that you enjoyed your messages and that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have your energy for next month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.